Liam Neeson, Paul, a very particular set of skills. One of them is standing up for his mates, it seems.
Yeah, maybe a little late, but at least they're doing it. Sharon Stone of open-legged fame and Liam Neeson demand Kevin Spacey be allowed to resume Hollywood careers. They're saying that Kevin Spacey must be allowed to resume his career after being wrongly cancelled for 7 years. Leading stars, including Sharon, Liam Neeson, have told the Telegraph. Now,
ironic, isn't it? 7 after that role he played in that film.
Yes, that's a good point. That's such all comes around, doesn't it? Look, this is all about risk, and Hollywood and these big corporations, that's all they care about. Yeah. They care about saving their own skin, and we've been far too quick to just throw the person being accused under the bus. And you know what? There's a lot of things that surround Kevin Spacey, but unless... You know, he's not convicted of anything here.
No. I think there was... obviously, you know, we all know that there's the difference between criminal conviction and civil cases and so on, as Donald Trump found out. It's a similar thing. They didn't have enough on him to make a criminal case stick, but I think there is some suggestion... I think he even has acknowledged that some of his behaviour was unacceptable.
But there's a difference between that and going into criminality. But then, of course, we're talking about power. We're talking about... there's levels of abuse.
And I suppose also the question is, at a certain age, would he still be the draw? If it was like if he had kind of committed these sins in his early 30s, that would be one thing. But he would be coming back in his 60s now.
And this is why I think that whilst good on them, Sharon Stone and Liam Neeson, they are a little bit late to the game here. If they'd said this during the case or just after the case, because this is a little bit easy now for me, because he's unlikely that he could get some roles, he could direct stuff, he could produce stuff, and he could find himself back into movies. But ultimately, like you say, he's not the draw he once was.
No.
It'd be interesting to see if his career
Although, you know, I would go and see him in a sort of role that a Philip Seymour Hoffman or someone
he's a great character actor.
Yeah, he's just not going to be like a massive...
But Channel 4, this is on the back of Channel 4 doing a documentary on him, and it's one of the... It's sort of a bit like Russell Brand, but even less... you know, a bunch of guys kind of like, he was in it... And he says here he was clumsy, or... Stephen Fry is defending him, saying he was clumsy, inappropriate on many occasions. That's not criminal.
No.
You could argue the morality of it. And you could argue that it was a different time. There's lots of explanations for it. But, whether that means he should never, ever work again...
Totally agree.
Good question.